but I've been drowning in my PTSD. I can't sleep. When you know the truth and when you understand what we're talking about, you won't be able to sleep either. When you understand that there's a child being trafficked, brutalized, tortured right now as we speak, you won't be able to sleep either. When you realize how much your government is lying to you about, everything is in your face and some of it you've enabled, you won't be able to sleep.
Something happened. I don't know what happened. I was down there for a while. There's certain people that you don't talk about because you just don't. There were certain people that I seen down there, from Beyonce, Jay-Z. You don't tell on P. Diddy.
Whoever you is.
We don't honor the scout that would tell us who it is. Matter of fact, when they get him, we're gonna go, I could have told you that was gonna happen. They were telling too much truth.
Ally Carter's story became one of the internet's most chilling mysteries. Some say she vanished after exposing powerful names, others believe she was silenced. Sources linked to Katt Williams claim Diddy owns a secret island, hidden from all records, where Ally may have been taken. Before she disappeared, she warned of dark Hollywood circles, underground rituals, and secrets that could end careers. Rumors swirled that she was Tupac Shakur's long-lost daughter, making her a serious threat to those in control. Soon after, her interviews were wiped, her videos deleted, and her name erased from platforms. They called her unstable, but her predictions came true, leaving one haunting question. If she was lying, why did the world make sure no one could hear her again?
There's an arrest coming. There's actually 2 arrests that are already made. There's a 3rd one coming. I don't know why people are sitting on this. I'm ready. I see that some people are not. I've been ready. A lot of you are ready. Like, let's get this shit over with, right? You're like, just release it. Just drop it. For whatever reason, even on the Ghislaine Maxwell case, people are holding on to names because they know it's going to destroy some of these celebrities because you guys love them. It's going to destroy a lot of these celebrities because they know they're wrong. They've been doing this for decades. They've been putting it in your face. They've been mocking their victims, and they've gotten away with it because who they keep in their back pocket and who they pay. There is a 3rd arrest that is coming. There's 2 that's already down. There's a raid that's about to go on. And on top of that, it's somebody that has something to do with an affidavit that I have already released. I am telling you, we know that it's coming. I knew it was coming when I made sure there was sworn and legal affidavits already ready 6 to 8 months ago. I'm telling you right now that they're about to grab them and they're about to announce it. When they announce it, we got a problem.
She wasn't speculating, she was warning us. And just when the world began to pay attention, Ally Carter vanished. Her posts weren't random outbursts, they were coded messages about something bigger. When her voice went silent, Katt Williams picked up where she left off. They labeled him unstable, irrelevant, too loud to take seriously, but his words carried weight. He wasn't ranting, he was speaking in code, the kind you use when telling the truth can make you disappear. Katt didn't just mention Diddy, he exposed a deeper pattern, a network designed to protect the powerful until they are no longer useful. His message was clear, the voices we're told to dismiss might be the only ones telling us what's really going on.
Ignore.
We don't honor the scout that would tell us who it is. Matter of fact, when they get him, we're gonna go, I could have told you that was gonna happen. They were telling too much truth.
They didn't believe Ally, and they don't believe Katt, but both have been warning about the same storm. According to Katt, the hidden world Ally tried to expose runs far deeper than music. The secret parties, the shrines, the masks, and the disturbing rituals she described aren't confined to Hollywood. They extend into politics, medicine, and beyond. What she uncovered wasn't just a scandal, it was a glimpse into a powerful network operating in the shadows. And if Katt's right, Diddy is only the beginning of a reckoning that's been building for years.
They've had like accusations and stuff. He hasn't gone on trial, I don't think yet. But
Do you think that there's been speculation that they did that because the timing of that was they wanted to like use other people that have allegedly been involved in some of his circles they wanted to kind of use like, okay, you could be next.
Katt believes Van isn't just theorizing, he's revealing how power really works. One arrest leads to 5 pressured voices, and the rest fall silent. If Diddy's being cornered now, Katt says it's not only about justice, it's part of a larger strategy. Every scandal that surfaces is a calculated move in a much bigger game. And the names tied to Diddy? They're not innocent bystanders, they're simply next in line.
That's how all cases are handled, right? So what am I saying? I'm saying if it's car theft and we're going to accuse you of having a carjacking ring, right? We're going to begin by bringing in people that we caught who were robbing cars, who said that you was the boss. They're first in line.
Ally Carter had warned us long before any of this unfolded. She knew the names, the patterns, and the outcome. She predicted the arrests and said the system would eventually turn on itself to survive. She even warned they'd silence her before she could testify. Katt didn't replace her voice, he amplified it. What he's saying now is what Ally tried to tell the world before being erased. When her message began gaining attention, a coordinated effort to discredit her followed. A woman claiming to be her mother appeared, not to defend her, but to destroy her credibility, labeling her delusional and mentally unstable. The timing was perfect, the damage deliberate, and the world believed it. Ally's story became a case study in how truth is buried, not through denial, but through destruction of the messenger. Soon, headlines painted her as unstable, whispers about her mental state spread, and social media turned cruel. Her content was flagged, her platforms restricted, and she was branded a conspiracy theorist. But that label wasn't protection, it was censorship. Because when you speak too close to the truth, the world doesn't just ignore you. It erases you.
You have a wolf in truth teller clothing. You have a prison convict who, if you look at the background, is known for beating the hell out of black women. Somebody needs to call his parole officer, for number one. For number two, then you have, I don't even know if this is true or not, but you have a patient from the Patton Hospital criminally insane mental ward that is in San Bernardino, California, that is speaking and saying they're my surrogate. I don't know if it's true or not, but if this is the Patton patient that I do know of, again, Patton for the criminally insane patient that we know of. Look it up. There's a record. If this is the case, this woman has supposedly 6 kids. Where's all of them? If you guys check, I put out a piece of evidence in on my TikTok. It's on my Telegram. If you go through those CPS reports range from 1994 to 2006. I met my mom, my mother, my twin right here, in 2009, 2008, 2009-ish? 2009-ish. 2009-ish, okay? So from 1994 to 2006, whose fault was that? Because damn sure wasn't my mom. It seems like a lot of people are projecting, I know it, they're projecting everything that they're guilty of, from selling drugs, abusing other children, abusing me.
Ally didn't run or hide, she fought back. She brought proof, documents, timelines, CPS records, everything she could to back her claims. She didn't beg to be believed, she challenged the world to verify her. That's when it became clear this wasn't about mental health, it was about control. Because nothing unsettles the industry more than a woman who's calm, organized, and refuses to be silenced. Her fight wasn't just for herself, it was for every child, teen, and adult still waiting for someone to care more about people than profits. The pain she spoke of doesn't vanish with time or fade behind headlines, it only begins to heal when truth is faced and action is taken. Ally Carter became more than a whistleblower, she became a symbol for every silenced voice, every victim dismissed as unstable so the powerful could remain untouchable. She wasn't flawless, but she was fearless. And when the system tried to erase her, she answered with the one thing they couldn't stop, her voice.
Louder.
Something happened. I don't know what happened. I was down there for a while. There's certain people that you don't talk about because you just don't. There were certain people that I seen down there, from Beyonce, Jay-Z. You don't tell on P. Diddy, but P. Diddy.
So you said you don't tell on these people. Is that like a code that all victims adhere to? They don't talk about this stuff?
Yes, you don't, because nobody's gonna believe you. You're nothing to them. You don't count. You're just a toy. You're not essential, as they call them. You're expendable. And as a child in that situation, I wasn't the type of person that was fighting all the time, because I started to learn who I was. I started to learn my pimp. I started to learn what I was in. I started to learn that you don't fight. You watch what you say, you watch what you do. And at some point I stopped fighting.
Every truth teller needs someone who's been through the fire and lived to talk about it. For Ally Carter, that person wasn't a journalist or a cop, it was Katt Williams. He didn't arrive in a suit or with a camera, he showed up with a laugh, a cigarette, and a lifetime of surviving the industry's darkest corners. Katt isn't just another celebrity with a microphone, he's a vault of 30 years worth of secrets that no one dared to document. They called him unstable, reckless, too controversial to take seriously. But what they don't say is that he's the one who's seen it all, and he knows exactly where the bodies are buried.
In 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets.
He's not just a voice, he's a vault. And when a vault like that starts to open, the powerful don't argue, they run.
I know so many things I should know, and they all know it.
For months, it was all whispers, rumors of secret islands, missing girls, and underground parties that no one dared to name. But in the spring of 2024, those whispers turned into evidence. Homeland Security agents raided Diddy's properties in Los Angeles, Miami, and his Manhattan hotel suite. What they uncovered painted a disturbing picture, carefully planned, deeply organized, and far from random. Court filings described elaborate private events, documented and controlled down to every detail. Prosecutors claimed these gatherings were not spontaneous but meticulously directed, exposing a darker side of the empire that had long hidden behind fame, luxury, and silence.
Also released today some pictures from when Diddy was arrested in September of last year at the Park Hyatt Hotel in New York. And a special agent with Homeland Security testified last week that some of the items found included baby oil, drugs, these pink packets of ketamine. There's also this image of a knife wedged in a door. Now, Combs, we aren't sure if he's going to be taking a stand in his own defense, but he denies all of the allegations against him.
The defense tried to dismiss everything, joking that Diddy simply bought baby oil in bulk. But this was never about personal habits, it was about control, manipulation, and power. What unfolded wasn't just another celebrity scandal, it was the moment the system could no longer pretend not to see. Diddy's empire, once built on music and influence, was really built on silence, and that silence had finally cracked. It began with one name, then another, and soon a dozen more. As stories surfaced, a chilling truth came into focus. This wasn't just about one man. It was about an entire industry, the handlers, the protectors, the gatekeepers, and every ally who kept the machine running. Ally Carter had tried to warn the world before she disappeared, but no one listened. The structures meant to protect victims stayed quiet. Because what surrounded Diddy wasn't just fame, it was a fortress built to keep the truth out.
Everybody is complicit. Everybody is complicit. It is covered up by your local FBI. It is covered up by your local police department. It is underground tunnels. There's a whole world. It's a different way of life. There's every source of transportation. When I met Joe Biden, I was rushed through many celebrities. Half of them I did not know. It didn't faze me to see them. It didn't. Some of them were actually very conceited and cocky that I didn't know who they were. Underground, under the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, there are many tunnels. Again, there's a way of transportation. There's every single way of transportation under the ground. I was sold to Joe Biden. Multiple times. Sometimes people don't talk about it, because when you don't talk about it, it makes it okay. When you don't talk about it, it makes you buried.